Hi everyone. Welcome to your weekly Twin Flame messages from the 26th of June to the 2nd of July 2018. So I'm just going to start off with a general card for the connection and just see where this reading's going to go for today. And it's children. And it says, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. That card has come up a lot in these readings that I've done over time. So obviously this connection this week is focusing again on children, whether that be children of each twin flame or one of the twin flames if there's already children. There could be children, potential children of the twin flame relationship affecting and looking over and overseeing what's happening right now. Or it could be passed over children that are protecting you and watching over you from, heaven or wherever, the Rainbow Bridge. Or it could just mean that your day-to-day activities and work life are involving children. One or both of you may work with children, or perhaps you're considering going to work with children, and if so, this is a good sign and something that you should follow. It could also be paying attention to your inner child as well. So a lot of messages there of what this actually means for today. So, but whoever's watching this twin flame reading, children are definitely a big part of this connection. So pay attention to that. And, that will resonate differently for everyone. We all know that children choose their path and their parents before they come down to earth, and actually we choose them all as well. And there's a message coming through just to reassure you that if you're concerned about your children or the effect of your decisions on your children, to not worry so much, because the children actually chose this path. They came to you and they chose this path. So whatever outcome you're considering right now, the children were aware of that, and that is part of their lesson that they came here to learn. So if you're considering something to change and you're concerned how that's going to affect your actual children, the message is don't stress so much. Yeah, okay. You get the point. Okay. So which card deck do I want to go to? Right. Now, I don't know these ones so well off by heart, so I may have to read the messages, but this is a message of the masculine. What is going on with the masculine right now? What is happening with the masculine? What is on his mind right now? What is happening with him? What is he going through? And I'm looking at the children card. So I think that the message of children is coming up for the masculine more so than the feminine. The message that come out is the Ice Queen. And it says, ideas preserves non-action entitlement. And I'll just read the meaning for this card. I'm not very good with this deck remembering all of it. The Ice Queen has come to block your movement for your highest good. Let your ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them at another time when they will serve you best. The realm of the Ice Queen is a place of non-action, and now is the perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and to ask yourself for re-clarification of your highest goals. Not all your plans can be accomplished at this moment. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect timing later on. Don't be too hasty in trying to reach your goal. An even better one will present itself if you surrender and spend the winter with the Ice Queen. Perhaps, too, you're trying to do too many things at once. This is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let the Ice Queen put the others in the deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She'll let you know when it's time to thaw. So sorry, what I'm picking up on is the owl more than anything, and the moon behind the owl, and cycles. The Ice Queen's putting something on hold for you. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but I feel like there's a choice, and the masculine's facing a few choices at the moment. And it's time for him just to step back. I mean, just a little step back is what I'm getting, not a big pause, and it's not talking about forever, but just a step back, because I feel as though he's getting too far in his head about all the possibilities, all the options open to him right now. If he goes down this path, what is that going to entail? If he goes down another path, what is that going to entail? And all the ins and outs of both choices. So I feel as though he's getting a bit, he's too much in his head at the moment. The masculine's overthinking too much. And the guidance coming through is to listen to your inner wisdom, masculine. Listen to that inner voice, that inner wisdom within you that knows the way. Your heart may be telling you to go one way, and your head is telling you to go another way. And, you know, your head could be telling you one way because of children in your life, okay? But the owl is here telling you to listen to your inner wisdom and to see the full picture, okay? See your heart and what it really wants. Your cycles, everything is in a cycle, okay? And I feel as though for the masculine, a big cycle in his life has come to an end at this stage, and he's transitioning into a new cycle, okay? And understandably, he's feeling a bit, well, he's just got too many options and he's feeling a bit confused, okay? So when we get confused, we don't want to make a wrong choice either, because we think that that's the way to go. We need to listen to our heart. So I really feel as though this card is telling you to step back, take a quick pause, and tune into yourself, masculine. Tune into what it is that you actually want and desire. It may seem illogical, but your heart is leading the way, and for reasons unknown, that is the way to go. So it's just a time to pause and take a quick reflection. Okay, I'm going to stay with the same deck, and I'm going to go to the feminine. Okay, so what's going on for the feminine right now? So with that card, I'm also getting now that some masculines could be feeling left out in the cold, okay? Like they're feeling the cold. They're feeling the cold shoulder from their feminine, okay? So some of them may also be feeling that way. So this is for the feminine. What is going on with her? What's going on with the feminine right now? Oh, the complete opposite just about. The sun dances. Joyful activities, celebration of life, and abundance. And I'll just read that one as well, because as I mentioned, I don't really know the meanings all that well on these ones. As your ally, the sun dancers celebrate you now and remind you of the laws of success and praise. Anything you place your attention on will manifest and experience, so the laws are always perfect. Expect the best and praise it in advance. This unleashes the magic of mystical magnetic energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality you envision. Give thanks in advance for the grace and goodwill of the divine. Be willing to dance the victory dance as if your greatest dreams are realized, and watch how easily things begin to fall into place. Stay positive and leave the timing up to the divine. All things are possible now. Dance the joy of being and celebrate your life and abundance today. So both of the things I picked up on there were divine timing. Okay, so both cards talked about divine timing, and the right will happen when it's meant to. Okay, but your goal and your task right now is to focus on what you want in your life and to praise it as if it has already happened, and that will manifest it to you. Again, I feel like the feminine's in her mind a lot. She needs to also go within, okay, and not get trapped into negative thinking. Okay, you need to think and focus on the positive, because the negative, if you're thinking about it, will manifest. So to manifest what you want in your life, that's what you need to focus on, and to praise it as if it's already happened. Imagine your joyful self, okay, in 3 months, 3 years, from now, okay? Imagine what you want to happen and focus on that right now. So, sorry guys, my mind's just gone a bit blank. Okay, we're going with D6. I'm just recovering from a cold, so I'm still a bit foggy. Okay, how does the masculine view the feminine? Okay, how does the masculine view the feminine right now? What does he think of the feminine? Oh, emotional healing. Pardon me. Look at that beautiful green emerald heart chakra there. It says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So this card is truly beautiful, and what I really feel from this is a sense of warmth. So the masculine is really feeling a sense of warmth towards his feminine, okay? He's feeling the love and he's feeling the passion. Those hands are around her heart chakra there, and it is bright and green. The throat chakra is also very blue and very prominent. So this tells me that the masculine is actually thinking about making contact with the feminine and communication. So he may not be actually doing that right now, but he's actually thinking about doing that right now. The masculine is healing on an emotional level, okay? And when he thinks of the feminine, all he thinks about is warmth, love, and joy, and sunshine radiating back at him, okay? So this is how he's viewing the feminine right now. You may still be in separation and with no contact, but he actually views you in a very loving and joyful way, okay? So have heart, feminines, if you don't actually hear from him. That communication, I feel, will soon happen, because he's wanting to communicate is what I'm getting from this. Okay, his heart chakra is open and he's ready to communicate. So the feminine, how does she view the masculine at this time? How does she view the masculine? Practice, practice, practice. Okay, with daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So I'm just trying to get the message from this. It's a bit slow today. Sorry, guys. As I said, my brain's a bit foggy, so I'm not really connecting in. But what I did think of was, I don't want to say too much without giving so much away, but what I thought about was an experience of my own where sometimes you can see someone and you want to talk to them, but you just shut down, okay, and you don't say anything and walk away, or look down, or and it's not how you really want the situation to be. So that's coming up. The feminine views the masculine as so she wants to communicate, okay, but she may get some chances to do so, but she's letting her insecurities and fear easier. So each time she just needs to make a little step forward and practice looking at the masculine, talking to the masculine, or sending a message back to the masculine. You know, whatever it is, she just needs to practice doing that and to start somewhere simply. She what I'm picking up on is that she views the masculine as this sanctuary, okay? She sees him as this place where she can truly be herself and relax. You know, she's got that unicorn there, and it's like all her dreams have manifested into the reality. Okay, that's how she views the masculine, as all her dreams coming true. And, you know, and what she does comes naturally to her, okay? Okay, this is... I'm just going to pull another clarifier for that because I don't really like that card. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't really say it. Sorry, guys. It's like she views the masculine as her utopia, okay? Her wonderful place of being, her heaven. But at the moment, she's enclosed in this garden, okay? And she wants to reach out to the masculine, but she can't, okay? That's what I'm trying to get, okay? But there's no harsh feelings there. It's all love and joyful and feels right, okay? But she just can't quite get to where she wants to be, if that makes sense. So this one is, pardon me, be polite. Okay. So I guess it comes back to what I said about if you see your masculine, then it's just little steps, okay? Be polite, say hello, that kind of thing. Like, that's where you need to be right now, feminines. Okay. I'm going to go for a masculine from his higher self to him. So masculines, if you're watching this is a message from your higher self to you. Oh. And it's marriage. Okay, so this is a message from your higher self. It says the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Okay, I'll just repeat that because I don't know if that's stopped. It says the fairies join you in wedded bliss, in celebrating wedded bliss. So I'm actually picking... This is, yeah, I'm getting confused because I don't know whether this is related to my own twin flame or whether it's related to everyone. But what I'm picking up on is that the feminine that you're thinking about is meant to be together in marriage. The marriage of your two souls will also combine as one. Okay, so it's a merging of both of you together. I'm also picking up, which is confusing me, that some masculines are actually married in this life already. Okay, and this message from your higher self is what I'm picking up on is that you're not to get confused between a marriage you're already in and the marriage with your twin flame. They are two different things, okay? This card from your higher self is about a marriage of union between you and your twin flame, okay? So you may not actually be in that relation with your twin flame, but this is a card about that, and it says that you two... Okay, it says that you two are meant to be together, all right? And you're meant to join in wedded bliss. And that is what you need to hold on to. This is to help you see that the path towards your twin flame is the right one. Okay, so a message from the feminine's higher self to her. So if you're watching feminine, this is a message from your higher self. So hold on, feminines, because in the fall is when you're going to reap your harvest, okay? And the second card is holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat or holiday getaway. So I'm picking up that the feminines ideally need to go on a holiday. You need to tune in with yourself to relax, have some fun, and bring some good vibes into your life right now. And that will help your twin flame journey. Okay. I'm going to go... I'm going to go a message from the masculine's higher self to the feminine. Okay, what's the masculine's higher self? Does he have a message for the feminine? Okay, what's something we can let her know? Let's redo that because that 6 cards came out there and then one came out and I'm not sure if that was the right one or not. Okay, what's a message from the masculine's higher self to the feminine? Okay, I'm just going to... So the message to come out is sharing of yourself, okay? And it says, I am an incredibly generous being. So feminines, I'm just going to read the message for that because I've got 2 things come up on mind and they're contradictory. So sharing of yourself, share who you are with others, give what you have, what you do, and who you are. Be generous. The more freely and fully you share of yourself, the more freely and fully the universe will give to you. You need to share from the depths of your soul. Allow others to see your essence and feel your radiance. If you give with the thought that it's something you must do as a duty or sacrifice, you may feel depleted. However, if you give with the belief that there's no scarcity of funds, joy, or energy, the universe will pour an abundance of these things into your life. Don't expect to receive something in return. Rather, be generous just because it feels right. You can only give as much as your capacity to receive, so open yourself to receiving any more. And I'm still getting the 2 messages I heard. So one message, feminines, is to actually donate or give something back to charity, okay? Be generous. If there's someone in need, now is your chance to give to them. Okay, so that was one message. The other message was, and I keep seeing the same scenario in my head, if you happen to meet your twin flame, okay, instead of ignoring them, not looking at them, moving away, it's telling you that your twin flame's higher self is telling you that you need to open up and share yourself. Okay, show him who you really are. Smile, make a joke, say hello. Okay, show him who you really are. And they're the 2 messages that I did get. Okay, so we're going to go from a message from the feminine's higher self to the masculine. Okay, come on. There's like 100 cards wanting to come out. Okay. So we've got planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. And I'll read that one out. So this is a message to the masculine from the feminine's higher self. And it says, the fertile soil of your soul is ready to receive the seeds that will come to harvest in the years ahead. Get clear on what you desire for yourself and your future. Timing is vital, and now is your moment to plant spiritual seeds. Every realized dream once started as an idea that took root. For your projects, ideas, and dreams to come to fruition, you need to first become clear on what your heart truly desires. Then ask yourself, is this really what I want? Okay. Masculines, it comes back to that choice. Do you stay in the relationship you're in? Is that what you really want? Do you want that relationship to continue the way it is for the next 10 years? Okay, does that make you happy? Or, I'm just using this as an example. Or the relationship with the feminine, how does that make you feel? And is that something you would rather be in for the next 10 years? So this is where the seeds are needing to be planted right now. What is your choice? Do you listen to your heart or do you listen to your mind? You know, what situation are you in right now? And trust me, if you stay in it, it's probably not going to precious seeds so that they will grow strong as the mighty oak. Take action in the desired direction of your dream. Be willing to pull the weeds along the way. It won't be long before you're reaping the bounty of your labor. Okay. So I'm going to come and do a card for the union now, please. And these are the life purpose cards. So can I have a card for the union, please? Okay. I'll take both of those. So the first one that came out was books, and this is for the union. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Okay, so you may actually be writing something right now which is related to your life purpose. You may be reading, you might be going back to study. The biggest message with this card that I've always received is that the angels will give you messages through books. Okay, so a certain book may literally jump off the shelf for you to read, okay, and in it will contain a message for you. Okay, so pay attention to any books that come across your path right now and any messages that they give you. The second card of the union is counseling. And it says you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Okay, so the union I'm picking up on for both twins here. Both twins need to pay attention to the signs, okay, and they may come in the form of books. The relationship, the union can be healed by an empathetic ear and kind words, okay. So what I'm picking up on is that there is some sort of communication between the twins, okay, somewhere, okay, whether that's just energetically, okay, and telepathically, whether it's one of the twins reading the other's social media posts, or it's that you do see each other but you're still in separation in the physical, or that one of you is sending messages literally like through email or SMS. I'm just loving how the sunbeams are coming through right now. It looks quite angelic. Anyway, so I might just close it a little bit though. And it's not. Okay, it's not that one. There you go. Now you can see me. So, oh, sorry. Okay, so whatever communication is happening between you as twins, okay, you don't want to be sending off bad vibes. I keep hearing bad juju and good juju. Okay, I'm not sure why, but it's not something I normally say, okay, but someone may relate to. So you don't want to be sending off bad vibes and juju to your twin flame, okay, energetically. This card is talking about thinking as though you are already in union, because in truth you are, okay? You can never be disconnected from your twin energetically. So you need to think about and cultivate with them, okay, a loving and empathetic feeling. Because if we're sitting there dissing them, okay, all the time, whether it just be to ourselves or whether it actually be in person or on a text or something, that's going to result in them getting that message and going, okay, well, she just told me I'm an a-hole, so I'm just going to run the other way, and she can go, get stuffed. So, but if you're being kind and generous and sending him thoughts that, right, I understand that he's off with a karmic partner right now, and I'm not going to hate him for that. I understand that he needs to learn some sort of lesson, and so I'm just going to send him love and help him on that way. Okay, that's the kind of thing it's talking about. I'm just going to pull one more card. Yeah, and it's talk it out. Okay, so whether or not you're talking to your twin or you're talking to him energetically or in your dreams, okay, it's time to start communicating, okay, and be mindful of what you communicate, whether that just be energetically or whether that be in physical, okay, it's time to start communicating. So, maybe if you have no contact at all, just be mindful of what posts you put up on social media. Make sure they're kind and loving, and not, disrespectful to your twin. You want to send the right message, okay? Perhaps you just want to talk it out with your guides, okay? And say what's on your mind to your own guides, okay? And then they can help you. But the message here is that both of you want to communicate, okay? And it's definitely on the masculine's mind, but he's actually needing to step within himself and make sure he follows the right choice here and follows his heart. Both twins want to talk, okay, but it's a little step at a little step, and it's about being generous with yourself and with others, okay. And feminines, you just need to practice, okay, loving kindness and communication, and perhaps getting yourself on a holiday will help you feel those good vibes, okay, and take you out of the stressful situation you may be in. Okay, and to talk it out and pay attention to the signs, okay? Right. Well, I'm sorry that I was a bit foggy with this one today. I hope it has helped you, though, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Done.